in the third row. Spot number 9 goes to the winner of this 4 Laps of Fame. Again, the 52 of Kruger has to start in the box, and they'll do it, and we're underway. And Jared Zimbardi is juiced up to steal the bonus. Battles on back for 5th. Todd Hoddick gets the best of Jamie Collard. A pair of former asphalt competitors. Throw Dempster into that mix as well. Zimbardi really making that car stick around the outside. He is the current points leader of the original Pizza Logs 4 Laps of Fame Dash series, and he's looking to add to that right now. He would start in 9th for the 2nd time this season. Up the speedway goes Keith Dempster, and his partial teammate Jamie Collard looks to the inside. White flag is out for the white, orange, and black. Number 35 of the Juice, Jared Zimbardi. Current points leader of the Patriot Sprint Tour. Final time down the backstretch. Not sure what the problem was for him in the pits, but on the racetrack, A-OK. Brings it back to the stripe, and in 59 seconds, picks up the win. Kruger, Wickham, Dempster, Collard, and Hoddick, your field. Zimbardi out of the car. Let's hear it from the winner of the 4 Laps of Fame, Jared Zimbardi. Jared, nice run. Track's a lot different than it was about a half an hour ago. What did you find out there in those 4 laps?
Yeah, really, they put some water on it to kind of keep the dust down, but I still think it's going to blow off, make for an exciting feature. Hopefully there'll be some bite top and bottom, so we got a couple different grooves. But we're happy to get in the dash here. We kind of did the best we could, and we were, as you know, in the redraw, but those things happen, and that kind of put us out of the redraw. So we got some work to do to try and win this thing, but we're going to give it our best shot.
All right, here we come. Green flag comes down with Schneider and Ryan taking the green to get this one underway. Oh, trouble for McIntyre already turned around. But trouble also for Jay Fontaine. Pete Reed gets the back end of Blanchard. And we got 4 of them together at the end of turn number 4 off turn 4. Here they come. It'll be Chris Schneider and Terry Ryan making some noise down the front straightaway. 3 wide already. Kevin Knapp up to the high side, trying to go around the ball. He gets into the back of the James Thompson car. Lampman on the inside in the 28 there next. Here comes Fagnoli with a big head of steam on the inside of Bill Bleach Jr. Chris Schneider will lead them off turn 4. 3 wide out of turn number 4. Terry riding up to the outside. Kevin Knapp around James Thompson. Bleach through the middle there. Fagnoli on the bottom. Thompson's got issues. A flat left here on the double Z. He drops to the inside now. Ronning slipping back. Murray to the bottom. Fagnoli down low. And Kevin Knapp will be your new leader. Man, he started about 8th and drove right through them all. New car this year for Kevin. 4 wide again out of 2. And it is Schneider. Holding on a second. He's about to be engulfed by Lampman, Bleach, Fagnoli, Murray, Sargent. They're all there on a turn 4. He battles with Fagnoli for the 3rd position. Out of 4, last night's winner. Oh, we got a pile up and ready to go. We got 6 down, 14 more on the counter to come. It'll be Murray and Knapp battling for the top spot as they come to the green. Kevin Knapp on the outside, Murray down low, making the M1 work. And Sargent long through, top 3, tight now as they work it back to turn straighter. Then Murray, they come close to banging doors down the front straightaway. Damon right there looking for a miscue on either. Sargent noses out in front for the first time. Murray on the high line, Sargent down low. Ken Sargent trying to redeem last Saturday night's loss. And 2nd place finish. Now he and Murray close to banging doors again. Damon sticks his nose down low. They're 3 wide to the lead. Damon gets through on Sargent, gives him a bit of a clip. Jeff Damon comes out of nowhere to take the lead away. Jeff Damon off of turn number 4. The late model experience paying off for him. The number 5 car gets it done tonight on Cotton Night. Murray 2nd. 25 of Sargent, then Bleach. The 4K, Kevin Knapp, Brent Bigelow, Dave Smaller, the 5H, Lee Winger. And the rest of the crew are on through the Merrittville, a big Father's Day weekend. Lucas Oil Victory Lane, Hoosier stock. Welcome for Jeff Damon. These guys were really putting a great line together. You were running about 4th. tell me, did your late model experience help you on this slick track tonight? Because, man, you were down on the bottom and did not get off it at all.
Yeah, it does help a bit because we're used to dry tracks and all this stuff, but there is moisture on the track, but I don't really like running the bottom because it's kind of slow and you have to really be patient down there, and you have to worry about the other guys coming around you. I usually run the high side, but tonight wasn't the night for it, so.
Set to go, the green flag comes out. We are rocking here on the Bobcat Hamilton 358 modified. Oh, contact already. Carlton and Easy get together. Fred Carlton off in the dust. We got contact there with the Travis Brown 76. Larry Lampman in the 22. On the green we go. Lampman with a good jump, and he brings it down into turn one right now. 3 wide in turn 1 and 2. Here comes Lampman looking for racing room underneath the Winfield 82. Lampman, very good on the slick track, gets the door open, and he will drive the Miller CMH car into the lead, swings up the door for Shane Pierce. Now Gilbert, 3 wide for second. Travis Braun, the 76, looking for a hole to stick the 76 there, and Easy looking quick. Watch them, 4 wide on the turn 4 there. As Travis Braun, Mike Bowman, Winfield, and Pitts all trying to find some racing room to the middle. 3 wide again out of 2. 4 wide there with Pitts, Bowman, Winfield, and Braun. Pierce getting a little bit loose. Everybody gives him some room. Lampman and Rickner in control of it right now. Mike Bowman finds his way to 4th. Scott Wood and Braun, Brackman all banging on each other in turn 2. Now Brackman gets into Wood. Wood with problems on the back straight right on that one. Drove to the inside and now he will challenge. Rickner for second. Got Rickner pinned up on the outside groove. Brandon Easy looking for some racing room. Rickner's got to give way. Bowman, spinning the tires. Now Brandon Easy to the inside of the 06. Bowman up top on the top side again. Bowman and Brandon Easy, 2 good friends, fighting it out here for the second place to take a shot at Larry Lampman Jr. Drives up door to door with Lampman now. Now Larry knows he's got a race. Bowman coming around the outside of Larry Lampman Jr. Bowman now will take the spot away. Lampman trying to battle back on the inside. The question is, has Bowman burnt up those Hoosier tires? Nobody smoother and steadier on the bottom than Lampman. Mike Bowman pulling down the back straightaway. Lampman has to just watch him go. Keeping now up to 3rd. Here he comes out of 4. Mike Bowman gets it done. Larry Lampman Jr. 2nd. Pete McNeil 3rd. With 0-6 at Brandon Easy, and Rob Pitts with a good solid run in the top 5. The rest of the field coming through. All right, here he comes, the Bobcat of Hamilton, Lucas Oil, Victory Lane. How about a big round of applause for Mike Bowman? Mike, let's talk about your run. You used the outside to perfection tonight and showed that the 71 can do it on the top side. I mean, you beat one of the best on a slick track in Larry Lampman Jr. Talk about your night.
Yeah, it was really good. Car felt a lot like our other car did here last year on the top, and we've been working really hard to get that feeling back in the car again. And you know, we basically put the same setup in here tonight that we run at the tour shows for the 100 lappers because it was so slick. But yeah, I'm pumped. We fought through some adversity this week so far. I'm sure we're going to fight through some more after this, but we'll just keep dusting the tire tracks off our chest and getting her done.
Before we get to the front row, ladies and gentlemen, for the only time this year, sprint cars at the Merrittville Speedway. So from turn number 4 to turn number 1, I need each and every one of you to stand up and have some fun on the wave lap for the Patriot Sprint Tour as they put on their only show here this season and 3rd ever at the Merrittville Speedway. Wave what you got. Your hat, your program, wave a piece of food. Send me sprinters on their way as they get ready for 25 laps around the Merrittville Speedway.
Just to party hard. Let's get rowdy. College girls to cowboys. We came here.
One last clean out out of the motors to make sure that they are able to fire when Doug Leonard drops the green flag next high side. 12 rows deep. The wing, the main, they're coming to Doug Leonard's green off of turn number 4. Patriot Sprints racing underway. Brad Nab with the early jump. And quickly, Jim Hopenin in the second. 3 wide for third. And Scott Kruder on the move back in the pack into 7th. 3 wide for third again. And Brian Howland slices through. Brad Nab will lead lap number 1. Hopenin, Howland, and Moffitt your top 4. The bottom line very quick. Scott Kruder found it last time. This time he's up to the top. And Don Adamczak comes around in the 21. Green flag ready to fly. 1 home, 24 to go with 24 cars still out there running. And we are back to life. Brian Howland looking for second on Jim Hopenin, but no bite there just yet. Howland dives to the outside. He'll take second away. That's the battle for 8th as they work off of turn number 4 and back to the stripe. Nab slips up. Here comes Brian Howland down to the bottom, and Howland's your new race leader. So Brian Howland, for the 3rd time in as many starts here at Merrittville, is a race leader, looking for his 2nd career win at the Speedway. Nab still runs in 2nd. Moffitt hanging out in 3rd, but Jim Hopenin wants the spot back. Back to the inside goes Jim, and Hopenin, he's up in a 3rd. Hopenin don't get the run for the moment, but Nida looks like he'll prevail next time in turn 3 and 4. So keep your eyes on Dane Nida as he has taken away 3rd. 5th has gone to Jared Zimbardi. He takes it away from Kyle Moffitt. And continuing to move forward, the 71 of Travis Cunningham. He's up into 7th. Still 60% of this race left to go. And a lot of work to do for Brian Howland as he only has about a 1.5-second margin over Brad Nab. Nida, Hopenin, and Zimbardi, your top 5. And they're racing 2, almost 3 wide in front of the leader. Did it at State Line in 2005. And the 21 of Don Adamczak, the next in line to go a lap down. Battle for 4th. 35 of Jared Zimbardi down to the inside of Jim Hopenin and takes that position away. Cunningham right around the guardrail. Can't get him this time for 5th. But he'll dive hard in the bottom of turn number 3 and put Cunningham into the 5th spot. More lap traffic for the race leader. Jamie Turner goes up high. That'll force Howland down low. Boxed in by Don Adamczak, but not too much. Jared Zimbardi, he's into 3rd after getting around Dane Nida. Now looking for 2nd. Last night, Zimbardi got run down by Howland, and Zimbardi's looking to return the favor this evening. Hang on, Dane Nida in the moat. He ran half the way down the front stretch of the moat. Problems for Chris Duran in the 67. He'll go into the moat for the moment. So will Shane Ely, as there is just no bite off of turn number 4. Brad Malloy comes out of the moat right in front of the leader. 9 more laps left to go, and Jared Zimbardi is closing. Zimbardi within 2.5 seconds. Final time down the backstretch. I would expect Zimbardi to dive down to the inside. Zimbardi goes downstairs for the side job. Off the turn number 4, he doesn't have the power though. Back to the stripe, it's going to be Howland by a car length. 3rd to the line is going to be Nida over Cunningham. 5th to Nab. The rest of the top 10's a mess. It's the 7 of Moffitt, Krutchka. Power, and we've got a wheel hopper, the 80X of Chris Steele, who will round out the top 10. Brian Howland awaited in victory lane. Let's hear it for him for the 2nd time. He's in Merrittville victory lane. Brian, you're pumped up. You just went over, give a high five to Jared Zimbardi. Did you know he was closing in that quickly on you?
I had no idea. I had no sign of anybody closing in. I knew I was getting slowed up in lap traffic, and the top started to fade a little bit on me, and I just kept jacking that wing back as far as I could, and I honestly had no idea. I was kind of tried to pace myself so I wasn't just burning my tires off, and then